Lou Anarumo coming up next. Lou Anarumo. Yep. Staten Island.
Here I am.
You got the first question, bud.
Who's your favorite player on the defense right now?
Number 99, Mr. Buckner, and apparently makes a lot of money. I didn't know that.
So this has been very trying on your secondary. Obviously, a lot of guys out. But at the same time, you're getting good looks at Jonathan Edwards and Alex Johnson. How have those two specifically stepped up?
Yeah, I think, as you mentioned, it just creates opportunity for everybody. And, those guys are going to get a ton of reps in these next 2 preseason games. And, it's going to benefit us down the road. Both guys are challenging. They've got their good moments and bad moments. That's like playing a corner in this league. But, they're doing a lot of good things.
You are mixing and matching a lot like that, trying to figure that picture out back there. How much of a luxury is it to have Buckner and Latu and the things that they're able to do together right now?
Yeah, it's great. They're veteran guys now. Latu's veteran, but really explosive guy, and working with Buck and Quiddy when he's out there, and Ty, and the whole group. It's Samson. It's got a chance to be a special group.
Are you going into this joint practice differently than last week's?
Really, our approach, Shane's approach, especially on our side, is we're not game planning anything. It is basic calls and go watch guys run, cover, get off blocks, and tackle. I don't want anybody making an error. I want them just to see how they play. And to me, that's the best way you find is, you don't necessarily game plan in the preseason. We're just looking to see who can play fast.
Shane mentioned a quarter for your guys. Why do you like that, seeing them in an actual game setting?
I mean, I just think, we're in a new defense, and, as long as number 90 does his job. Oh, hey, Grove. What's up, Grove? Good to see you. Now, we're looking forward to getting the guys together and actually stepping out there and in Lucas Oil for the first time in 2025 and making an impact.
You've been a starter in the preseason type of guy like you like to see.
We've kind of been a mixed bag at Cincy, less playing than more. We've done both though, so I'm indifferent.
With Jonathan Edwards, what has he done well to get your guys' attention?
Well, these rookie corners, he's got his hands on a bunch of footballs, so let's start with that. He showed up in a run fit the other day, which was great to see. He'll come up and tackle. So, he's got a ways to go, but he's certainly got the traits that you're looking for.
Since we last asked you about him, Hunter Wooler's made about 100 more plays in camp, it seems like. What's the growth been like for him?
It's been good. There's certainly those flash plays that you see. Still got a ways to go with some of the other things, but certainly he's done a good job coming in, inserting himself into the defense, and knowing he does a great job of studying what the calls are, obviously, and where he's supposed to be. He's done a good job communicating for a young guy, so I'm pleased with where he's at.
Joe Bacci's a guy who you obviously have tons of familiarity with, obviously knows this game, has been able to make the transition very easy. What benefit has he brought maybe to the rest of the group in terms of bringing the defense?
Yeah, good question. I just think Joe knows it so well, and he can help, as you mentioned, everybody. Settles everybody down. If there's a particular check, he already knows it. He's been there. He's done that in games, So I just think he helps that whole room for sure. And then when he's out there, I think things are settled down a little bit as the other guys continue to learn it.
That linebacker spot next to Zaire, is it still pretty open?
Yeah, I think, we've got a great group there. I'm excited about all of them. I'm excited the way they run around. Cam, AA, obviously Z just working back into it. JC, once he gets back. So we like to play a lot of players, and we will, So we'll see how that things all shakes out. But I'm very excited about that group.
How does Hunter Wooler kind of fit into all of that with their safety, et cetera, and how much has he excelled?
Well, we'll see. That's still to be determined. Again, still a long way to go for him. But we like what we see, and we're certainly not going to keep any good players on the bench. So.
When got split out to Tyler and
one more time.
When Tyler and Hunter were opposite.
Oh, okay, yeah. That was a heck of a play. Was able to knock the ball away, and that's a win. So I was pleased. Somebody else?
Any update
On who? Kenny, yeah, Shane. I'll leave those injury questions to Shane.
One more on Joe. Why do you think he's able to, at least throughout training camp, kind of show some stuff in coverage, that is, and why do you think he's always coming out the ball?
Yeah, I think it's anticipation. He plays with great awareness. He's got just really good football IQ. So, he's kind of ahead of the play, ahead of the game in that way. And when you're like that, you're able to make plays.